Flash cameras, noisy cameras, making noises, any of that sort of stuff, we will react quite harshly, so please don't do it. There's only one chance here, and we're not going to take second guess. I'll hand over to Crofton now, I think it's got that.
Gary Anderson, our chair of judges, ladies and gentlemen. Give him a round of applause. He and the judges work amazingly hard to make this event work. Welcome along then to the Grand Ballroom at Sentosa World Resorts. Teams, are we ready for the Knockout Cup? Here's how it works. We have got 24 teams, the best 24 teams from our races on the track, and they will do battle for the Knockout Cup trophy, which will be presented tomorrow at our awards ceremony. Obviously, 24, when you keep halving it, it goes down to 3 eventually, so it doesn't really work in a knockout format. So what we've done, we've taken the 8 fastest teams, we've seeded them, and they go straight through into round 2. So, big round of applause for Perspective, for Lux, Zero Friction, Horizon, Alacrity Project, Pursuit Racing, TNT Racing, and CJJ Auto Vinco, all through to round 2, ladies and gentlemen. Our first 2 teams, though, on our track, competing for the rights to take on Perspective in round 2. From China, it's Spiker. And from Cyprus and Greece, it's Arion.
The rest of the teams, they can pick up the racing summary right here.
Right, one announcement for those in the ballroom. We have racing summaries for all the teams. If you want to pick up your racing summary, it is right over here by the start. Right, stoppers, go to stop your car. Off you go. Starters, come to the track. Yeah? Who's starting the car? You starting the car, he's starting the car. Right. My lord, someone's been painting things on your face. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
What is all that about?
I did not sign up for this.
Did not sign up for this. What is it all about, though?
We have 3 girls in the team, so yeah.
So they decided, the ladies decided it was time to paint faces, yes?
Yes, we did. It's knockout races. We compete, so Team Identity at its finest now.
I think he looks absolutely sensational. I really do. Spiker, are we good? Yeah, are we ready? This is a little different to yesterday. Yesterday we had 4 races. Today we have 2. So each car goes once in each lane. And the fastest time goes through to the second round. It's knockout and it's rapid, and we are going to get through this really, really swiftly today, because I'm just excited and I want to find out who is going to be in our final and who might win. So, are we nervous or are we steady?
I think we're a little bit nervous. But...
A little bit nervous. Nervous or steady?
Maybe a little.
Right, little is good. Little is good, a lot is bad, shall we say. As Gary Anderson said, no flash photography, please, ladies and gentlemen. We don't want anyone putting off our starters at the start. Best of order, please. We have Spiker in lane 1, and we have Arion in lane number 2. Spiker with the best time of 1.244. Arion with the best time of 1.236. Sorry, 1.232. So, allegedly, Arion with a slight advantage. It is Arion that takes it. 1.241. Arion takes the first leg. Fist bump. Fist bump. Fist bump. Fist bump. It's a good start for Arion, but let's just have a little look here. Reaction times, very, very close, only 7 milliseconds in it. The race time was pretty darn good for Arion. Whew, Spiker, it's all on this, isn't it? It's all on this. You can beat 1.241. It's a tough time to beat.
Yeah, maybe there's some trouble between the car service.
What did you do in car service?
We just light the car in our ability.
Right, so you had to do a little bit of a rebuild after yesterday's racing. Fingers crossed for this particular leg. We're looking to beat the time then, ladies and gentlemen, of 1.241. If Spiker can do that, and Arion can't go faster, Spiker go through. We are ready for our second race. Right, here we go then. Cars in position. Best of order, please. Right, it is a 1.243. Spiker win it, but they are 2 milliseconds shy of the best time. So, because of their time from the first leg, it's Arion that go through, ladies and gentlemen. Arion go through to meet Perspective in round number 2. Congratulations, Spiker. Well done, Arion. We'll see you later. Shake hands. Thank you very much. Right, ladies and gentlemen, after a very close first round match, only 2 milliseconds between both teams. Let's see if we can get even closer this time around. It is our second match, and the winners to face Lux of China in round 2. Please put your hands together and welcome from China, Team Triones. Come on in, Triones. Take your seats. And taking on Triones, it is from Brazil, Brazilian 6. Come on in, Brazilian 6. Ladies, you may go down to the bottom. Towel man, you may go down with your towel. And who is starting the race? Whoever's starting the race. Guys, who's your starter? He's over there. Oh, sorry. I got confused with the hairstyles again. You starting? You're going to do it right. Have you been kind of practicing overnight, practicing this morning, got your reactions really fast?
Yeah, of course. But
What-
like it's fluctuating, so I'm not sure I can be really fast in the final.
Okay, what do you focus on? Do you focus on the lights? Do you try not to stare, or what do you do?
I hold my breath and yeah, stare at the light.
Hold your breath and stare at the lights. Off you go to get ready. That could be the key. Hold your breath and stare at the lights. Let's give you the form on the board going in to this particular race. Triones have a best time so far of 1.237. Brazil 6 have a best time of 1.202. So on the face of it, Brazil 6 have a bit of an advantage. 3/100ths of a second in your favor on your previous times. They don't count for anything on this track, but we think that you should be the favorites. Sometimes that puts more pressure on, doesn't it?
We don't think we are the favorites
No?
with pressure.
All right, they're putting the pressure all the way back on Triones with that one. Do you think your man can handle the pressure up there?
Yes.
So do I. As cool as a cucumber is. As cool as a cucumber. Right. Step forward. We've arranged the towels at the bottom of the track. And it's very important, the stopping devices, because in the Knockout Cup we have not got time for servicing.
Can I borrow your mic for 1 second, please? Just a quick one here, where whichever team wins its race, to prepare for the next race, can go down to car service and have a 5-minute service just to check the car's okay. So Team Arian, I think you've gone somewhere, but if you can go down to car service, your car's on the way down there now, so you can have a look at it and make sure everything's okay.
Right. I did wonder. Arian, if you want to go and give the once over to the car, you can do. So all our teams, just so you know, we allow you 5 minutes in car service for any repairs. Obviously, if you're out, you don't need to service your car. Okay, first heat. Brazil 6 had the fastest reaction time. It gave them the total race time of 1.190. Brazil 6 taking it. Now, Triones. So you were about 0.05 of a second slower on a reaction time. If you can improve by 0.05 of a second, yeah, and the car does its job as well, you can still make this, you know.
Yeah, I hope so.
So do I. Let's see if we can go faster. 1.190 on the board for Brazil 6. And wouldn't it be ironic if they do go through, because they'd be meeting our 6th seed, Lux from China. So as you can see, Brazil 6 will be in lane 1 for the next heat. Defending a time of 1.190. The best reaction time was Brazil 6. Triones took it, but their time is a 1.219. It means Brazil 6 with a 1.190 go through. Triones, brilliant reaction time, Really good race time. Commiserations to you. Shake hands with Brazilian 6. They are through to the second round. Guys, shake hands. Well done. Really good competition that. Really, really close again. Once more, 3 milliseconds in that second heat between our two teams. Absolutely fantastic. It's Lux against Brazilian 6 in round 2. And as our teams clear the starting area, let's bring up our teams for our third race, ladies and gentlemen. Presenting from the United Kingdom, it is Unity. Unity, do come in. Take your places. Unity taking on from Greece, their nemesis, Team Nemesis. How we doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Stoppers, go stop. Good to see you, boys. Good to see you. You might need to go and stop as well. Stoppers, go stop. Right. Nemesis. Nemesis, Nemesis. Nemesis was a Greek god, wasn't he?
Yeah. It was a goddess of justice. And we opted for it because it symbolizes the dedication for our hard work.
Right, so Nemesis was the Greek god of justice. Is a place in round 2 justice for all your hard work?
Yeah, it is. We are hoping for the best.
But Unity isn't a god. Unity is just a force, a bonding, coming together, everyone working for one, sticking together. Is that then justice for you being in round 2?
Oh, 100%. 4 years have been together, so we are united.
4 years they've been together, Nemesis, 4 years for this one moment. Starters, go and start. Aaron, you've done this before. He's looking cool. He knows how this works. It's really, really nerve-wracking though, isn't it?
He's just not nervous. He just never gets nervous.
No, he doesn't, I do. I get very nervous when it comes to the Knockout Cup. Because I know everyone wants to be world champions, but this is like a really special trophy that people want to win.
Oh, definitely. Our teacher, she was like, oh, we've won it once at Nationals, but who knows at Worlds?
Yeah, never won it at the Worlds, but they did win it at the Nationals before. Whew. Who won the Knockout Cup last year? I forget. Was it a team from Greece?
The last year, no. 2-3 years ago, it was Infinite Racing from Greece.
That's right. I remember the Greeks doing very, very well, and it was a couple of years ago, not last year. Right, cars are on the track. We have Unity in lane 1, and we have Team Nemesis in lane 2. Coming into this race, best time so far from Unity has been a 1.246. Best time from Nemesis, a 1.197. So, on the form guide, Unity have a little bit of catching up to do. However, the form can go completely out of the window when it comes to the Knockout Cup. A lot of the time, it is down to the reaction of our starters. And our starters are in place and our starters are ready. So, the competition can continue. It is our third race in round 1, and the winners going through to take on the 8th seeds from Australia, Zero Friction. It is Team Nemesis that take it. But the time, 1.258, that is not the best time we've seen so far. The reaction time for Unity was actually quicker than Team Nemesis, who steps away, Vasilius, and doesn't want to talk to me, I'm sure. Oh, you do. See, reaction time there, you got beaten on the reaction time. You were saved by your car.
Yeah. That's very good for our car, but Now we'll change.
You're now going to change. Why are you changing after the first run?
Because our times are very close, and we decided to have the reaction in each lane differently.
Interesting. So you prefer lane 1, do you?
I don't know yet.
Like a cricketer prefers bowling from one end. Yeah. Oh, sorry, you lane 2, I should say you prefer. Not lane 1, because you were in lane 2 before. Right, so do you think his Nikos has got a reaction time that could be a bit faster here?
I think that he will do better.
You think he'll do better? Right. No switcheroo for Team Unity. You're sticking with Aaron on this one. Right, 1.258 then is the time to beat here. Doesn't matter if you win or you lose necessarily if you're Unity in this heat. It's all about 1.258, the time that needs to be beaten. It's the fastest time that gets a team through. Here we go, best of order, please. And it is a time of 1.232 for Team Nemesis. They take it, they advance through to the next round. You did improve your time, Unity. Sadly, so did they. Unlucky Aaron. Commiserations, Unity. Well done, Team Nemesis. We'll see you in the second round. Moving on with our next competition here, ladies and gentlemen, and presenting from Mexico, it is Team Phoenix. Team Phoenix, your chairs await. Come on in. And taking on Team Phoenix from England, it's Origin. Welcome, Origin. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Whoever is stopping the cars, me and them. Right, going down. And who is starting the cars? Who's going to start the car? Who's going to start? Oh, he's there already. Cool, blimey, he's keen. You're going to do it again, aren't you? Right, so you've been here before. You've been in this competition before. How many times do you think you've taken part in a knockout cup? How many races do you think you've run?
Oh, I think we got to the quarterfinals last year at the World Finals. We won the knockouts at our national finals. That's the only other times we've done it. So.
Right, so you're experienced. This is not a nerve-wracking thing, is it?
Let's go with yeah.
It is a nerve-wracking thing. Does it get any better as the competition hots up?
Definitely. I'm much better once I got into it a little bit, but this is sort of an opportunity to try and get our car time up a little bit. This makes all the difference because it's just on the reaction, really.
Absolutely. Step forward and take your positions. You're sat on your own there. It doesn't seem fair, does it? Do you want to come and sit with Team Phoenix? They're a lovely bunch. Is that okay? We all sit together. They're a lovely bunch, but they're really loud. Yeah? Ah, beautiful. Our Mexicans, without doubt, the loudest supporters we've had all weekend long. Coming into this, Team Phoenix have a best total time of 1.239. Origin have a best total time of 1.228. So there's 1/100th of a second. 1/100th of a second in it on the best times that we have seen so far. We're going to put Origin in lane 2 for our first race. We're going to put Phoenix in lane number 1. And we are ready at the finish line, and we are just about ready at the start line as well for our latest race in this, the first round. And I should tell you who these teams will be playing if they get through. Our number 1 seeds, Horizon in the second round. I don't know if that's a good reward or not for winning through, but it's a reward nonetheless. And it's Horizon you will be facing. Best of order, please, ladies and gentlemen. We're ready to go. Reaction time was quicker for Phoenix, but it's Origin that take it. And a time of 1.194. Ooh. So the car did its job there. Although there wasn't much, was there, in the reaction times at all. But your car doing a sterling job there.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's very close between us and Phoenix. But I think, Crofty, just in case this is the last time we're on TV during the competition, I think we just need to say a thank you to all of our sponsors and family supporters, including Nathan Bryce, Mrs. P, and Glenda Kane, for following the team during the whole competition. We're really thankful.
Absolutely. A Mrs. P and Glenda as well. Everyone needs backing from a Mrs. P and Glenda. So well done to you on that one. This could be the last time, Phoenix, that we talk. Can I just say, you have been a credit to your country and to your school. Have you really enjoyed the experience?
Yeah, we're really enjoying. So they have the fastest car, but, well, we are trying to do our best.
Absolutely. They have a faster car, but on that occasion, it wasn't a faster car. So we have a time to beat of 1.194. Here we go, second race. Do we beat that 1.194? No, we don't. Origin takes the heat anyway. Origin wins the race. They go through to the second round. Congratulations to them, Phoenix. Commiserations. May your feathers continue to flutter. Thank you very much for taking part. Onwards and upwards we go then. Origin to take on Horizon in the second round. They're our number 1 seeds. Alacrity Project are our number 3 seeds. And they face the winner of our next contest. So please, put your hands together from Germany for Polaris. The brightest star in the sky. Take a seat. Taking on Polaris from Ireland, it's FM1 Racing. Come on in. Come on in. If you got it, what's the step? If you got a stopping system, you can go down there. Whoever's stopping the car, whoever's starting the car, yeah, off you go. Yeah. Do you two want to come and sit over here as well? I've just got this idea that it's nice to be all sat together, yeah? Yeah? Yeah, love it. Right, so FM1 Racing, how excited are we about the next couple of races?
Yeah, very excited. Looking forward to seeing how it performs.
Did you think you get towards the Knockout Cup competition? Because not everyone gets the chance to do this. It's only the top 24 teams.
Well, we were we were glad yesterday. We were after the first day we were a bit disappointed, and then we brought it back after yesterday. So
it was amazing. It was like a Lazarus rising from absolutely nowhere. It was fantastic. Polaris, were you always confident that you would get this far?
We weren't confident, but yeah, kind of.
Kind of.
Yes.
Kind of. You're here. Are you enjoying it, or are you just a bit too tense?
Yeah, no, I think we're all enjoying it. So.
Good. Smile then. Go on, smile. Go on, try it. Yay! We got a smile. I love it. We got us a smile. So, Polaris going to go in lane 1. And FM1 Racing going to go in lane number 2. And I've just got time to tell you that Polaris' best time coming into this was a 1.230, and it was a 1.225 best time for FM1 Racing. So really, nothing in this at all. 5 milliseconds. 5 milliseconds. So, so close. Good luck to both teams. Best of order, please. Oh, that is so, so close. It is Polaris who take it with a 1.253. FM1 Racing had the best reaction time, and they led for most of the 20 or so meters. But Polaris, you came right back at them right at the end. 2/100ths of a second in it. Oh, I love it when it's that close. Seeing a few replays up on the screen there. I think he could barely believe that you'd won that heat.
Yeah, it was very close, but the car just made up for it. So.
It did, which means, of course, that if you have another good reaction time and your second car is slightly better than your first car, you could still take this.
We hate our first car.
You hate your first car. Why?
It breaks and it's slow and it breaks regulations that we end up having to fix. So.
And as you put it?
It's cursed.
It's cursed. A witch has put a curse on the car. You can't go racing with a cursed car, can you? Right, so FM1 Racing and Polaris will do battle again. I'm just looking for the times once more. Polaris taking that first heat. If we've got our guys at the back, if you can give us, Robin, a quick reminder of Polaris's time, that'd be really handy. Time to beat is a 1.253. The time is a 1.255, but it's Polaris that have it. Polaris, ladies and gentlemen, take the contest. Sadly, your second car was more cursed than your first, I think, F1 Racing. Well done, FM1. Congratulations, Polaris. We will see you in the next round where you take on our number 3 seeds, Alacrity Project. Well done to both teams. And we have 3 more first round matches. First up, from Germany, it's Unity Racing. With the cardboard cut out of Niels. Taking on Unity Racing from Australia, Iota. Hello, Iota. Off you go, Corey. Thank you very much indeed. Off you go, Ollie. How was your lunch? You're still eating more than anyone else in the team? Yeah. Did he have seconds?
I'm sorry?
Did he have like 2 plates of food at lunchtime?
Oh, I'm not sure. I think he had like 4.
About 4. If you go over to Unity's pit display, it tells you that Ollie actually does eat more food than anybody else in the whole team.
Yes.
Yes. It doesn't show, though, does it? He's skinny as a rake. Right. Hello, Iota. Hello, Bronson. Hello, Vince. Hello, Ethan. Things in the way. Hello, Andy. And hello, another Ethan. You're starting, aren't you? So you're over there. Do you want to come and sit over here with the lads? Tell you what, right, if we put that chair there. No, I've got an idea. No, I've got an idea, right? You sit there. You sit there, all right? And then, Kiana, you sit in the middle, yeah? Surrounded by Australians. There is no finer place to be than surrounded by 5'4" handsome Australian chaps who will look after you and make sure that you're not too nervous. Who fancies their chances more? Are you confident or not?
We're pretty confident, but yeah, let's see what.
Australians don't like losing when it comes to sport, do they?
Especially not in the cricket.
Especially not in the cricket. I didn't want to mention the cricket at all.
Well, I did.
Yeah, you did. I wish you hadn't. It's still very painful memories of last winter, you know that. Right, form coming in. That's what I was going to read out. Unity Racing, best time of 1.213. IOTA, best time 1.247. So Unity, on paper, you have faster reaction and car time. But we don't run on paper, we run on our track. So here we go then. And the winners will play Pursuit Racing, our number 5 seeds, in the second round. Team IOTA have a false start. And well done, Ethan, for when you did have a false start, not reacting to it. That was very good. 1.285 is the time for Unity Racing. Ethan, with a false start. Are you sure you got the right Ethan up there?
He's definitely better than me.
Is it? Are you just a bit sluggish when it comes to reactions?
Yeah, can't do it at all.
Can't do it at all. Oh dear. Ethan, you okay? Yeah? Oh no, he's shaking his head. You know what he needs? He needs a can of Kickapoo.
Yeah, he really does.
The world's most brilliantly named soft drink. Have you ever had Kickapoo?
What is that?
It is a soft drink. It's like a fizzy drink, Kickapoo. Honestly, you haven't lived if you haven't had the Kickapoo.
No, you haven't.
No, it's true. It's like an Aussie delight. It really is. It's like Vegemite, but it tastes good. Look at this. And no sooner do I mention Kickapoo, the joy juice, than a bottle of Kickapoo appears. Thank you to everyone from Australia who has given me my annual bottle of Kickapoo. All right, Kiana, hold the mic. You get first try. It's a citrus drink. What do you think?
It's all right.
Tastes all right. She's like the juice of the gods, quite frankly. It's like nectar. It's my favourite drink. It really is. I don't know who gave me this as well, but hang on, for the sponsors. Both teams got away this time. It is Unity Racing that takes it, though. Really good reaction time. 1.265 was the time on the board. IOTA, commiserations to you. Unity Racing, congratulations. We'll see you in the second round. Well done. Big round of applause for both teams. So well done to Unity Racing. They go through to make a second round contest with Pursuit Racing of Thailand. Next up, to face TNT Racing of Mexico, please welcome Blue Comet Racing from the United Arab Emirates. And taking on Blue Comet Racing, the king of all God-related F1 and schools teams, it's Zeus. Watch your step. As Zeus said to Narcissist, you better watch yourself. Marilyn Manson. That's your stopping device. I like the stopping device. What happens with this? So the car basically hits that, yeah?
Yeah, it goes in
and then
there.
it kind of goes like that.
Yes.
Ingenious, isn't it? After you. Thank you very much indeed. And because it helps the car decelerate, cushions the car, it doesn't break. And you haven't had any breakages so far, have you?
Just once.
Just the once. And compared to some teams, that's not bad at all. Sorry?
We'd like to note that on our testings we had no breakouts.
No breakages at all in testing, just the one at the World Finals. It's a well-built car. So, Zeus and Blue Comet Racing, way happiest smiles all around here. These guys look a bit nervous. You look like you're just having fun today.
Yeah, that's right.
Did you think you'd get in the top 24 and reach the Knockout Cup? He's shaking his head behind you.
This is all a surprise to us, but we're really glad and we're going to try our best.
Right, brilliant. Whoever's starting the cars can go down to our start line. That would be lovely if you do that. Thank you very much indeed. And let's tell you that Blue Comet Racing had a best time of a 1.248 in round one. Zeus had a best time of a 1.211, helped by some speedy reaction and some good stuff on the track. So in theory, Zeus, you are the favourites. You have a distinct pace advantage in this race, but we shall see what happens. We got a problem down here, chaps. We need to swap over the cars, do we? You get an A car and a B car, and I think that Zeus wanted to run the cars in different lanes. It's their choice. So then, time to reposition the cars once more. The hold-up serves only to heighten the tension around the arena here. Great reaction time from Blue Comet Racing as the quicker of the two, but Zeus take this with a time of a 1.245. Blue Comet Racing, that was a sensational reaction time. Anything under 0.15. Anything under 0.15, I think is fairly rapid. Wow, that was a 0.145. That was great, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Do you all kind of have tests and auditions to see who's going to be starting the car?
Yeah, around 30 days before the competition, we were doing like reaction times continuously to see who would race, and we selected Zara for that.
But Zara came out on top every time, did she?
Yeah, she was amazing all the time.
She has been really consistent, it has to be said, throughout the entire competition. In fact, I've got my stats here, and I can tell you that Blue Comet Racing, best reaction time so far is a 0.137. So Zara's capable of going even faster with her reaction time. And if she does go a bit faster, well, you never know. That time from Zeus of a 1.245, as good as it is, might not be good enough. Sarah now is getting really excited. Because there wasn't much in it at all. 23rd seed, Blue Comet Racing, and the number 10 seeds, Zeus of Greece. So time to beat them of 1.245. .245 takes it, and it's Zeus again, ladies and gentlemen. How's that for consistency? Exactly the same time in both heats. Well done, Blue Comet Racing. You got within 9/100 I should say, of the number 10 seeds. It's a brilliant effort. Zeus will see you in the second round, where Zeus will play TNT Racing. Congratulations. One more match to race off in our first round. With the right to play CJJ Auto Vinco of Ireland. Please welcome then, from Brazil, they are the best. Well, it says here they are. It's Team Best. Simply the best. You go down there. The rest can go onto the chairs. Taking on Team Best from Australia, Entente. Et voilà, asseyez-vous, merci. Didn't know I could speak French. Right, so stoppers, go down there. I know, I make you sit down, then I make you go back there again. Starter, who's your starter? Good luck, Annabelle. And away you go. Right, Team Best. I'm going to start with Team Best because we start with our youngest team in the whole competition. You are 6 years old, is that right?
6? No, a little bit older.
Yeah, I know. I was just joking. 14, yeah?
Yeah, I'm 14. He's
12. 13.
Wow. So 13, 12, 14. What were you doing when you were that age? Were you designing cars? Were you racing it on a world stage at a world finals? Probably not, but you could do next year if you want to come to F1 in Schools World Finals. Check it out on the website, because anyone can do it, can't they?
Yeah, everybody can do it.
And you guys have done it, and you clambered into the top 11 yesterday with an amazing time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. So now you got to beat the Aussies. Fancy your chances?
What?
Are you confident that you can do this?
We are kind of confident that we can do it.
This is very good in the reaction time.
It could all be about the reaction times. Right, so the young'uns here got a lot of confidence. Katrina, what do you reckon?
We'll see, I guess.
Pressure's on you. I mean, let's look at the seedings here. Oh, no, they're the number 15 seeds. You're the number 18 seeds. Oh, the pressure's all off you now. Everyone's expecting the Brazilians to win.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter. That's all on paper. Let's give you let's give you the best times that we've had so far from these two teams. So Team Best have a best time of a 1.211. And Entente have a best time of a 1.236. So it's kind of like 1/100th of a second in it, which isn't much when it all comes down to it. So we put Entente in lane 1 for this first matchup, and we put Team Best in lane 1, and we put Entente in lane 2. And we're already down at the finishing line, so we can make some last-minute adjustments here at the start, and then we'll have our final first-round match. 7 teams already through to join our 8-seeded teams in round 2, so we need one more to complete the round 2 lineup. Really, really close. Nothing in it at all. Team Entente wins. They had a faster reaction time, a better race time for Team Best, and by 7 milliseconds. 7 thousandths of a second, Entente take it. And I rather think it was down to the reaction time there. If it wasn't for the impressive reaction time, you might have been beaten by the Best.
Could very well have been.
So, tell us your highlight so far of F1 in Schools World Finals. What has been, Tom, for you, the bit that you'll remember the most?
Probably the journey so far and all the people who have been able to support us, like our sponsors, because this very well may be the last time we race and come back here, but we're so grateful to everyone who's helped us on the way, such as our major partners, Garmin Automotive, but also our engineering sponsors, Swinburne and 3D Systems.
Very well answered. Thank you to every single person out there that supports not just Entente, but every single one of our teams, of our 50 teams that make it through to the F1 in Schools World Finals. We do appreciate your backing, and certainly our teams and our students do. Right, so nothing in it. 1.264 played 1.271. So Best, if Enzo has a better reaction time this time around, who knows what might happen. The better reaction time came from Team Best. The time is a 1.222. Team Best, ladies and gentlemen, go through to round 2. The reaction time did it. Entente, many commiserations. You held the lead very briefly, but like Kimi Räikkönen in the past this season, when pole position was his, it got snatched away. Team Best, congratulations to you. We'll see you in round 2. That completes our first round of the Knockout Cup. We'll be back in about 3 or 4 minutes to start round 2. we are ready, ladies and gentlemen, down at trackside for round 2. Are we ready, teams, for the second round? Please welcome to our track our number 4 seeds, ladies and gentlemen, from the United States, it's Perspective. Take your seats. And please welcome their opponents in the second round from Cyprus and Greece, Arion. Watch the step, watch the stopper. Oh, you nearly lost it. Dear, 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 dear. Welcome, Arion. Chuffed to bits as they are to be here, looking lovely with their face paint, yeah? So you've gone for the macho look here.
Yeah, I mean, he just gave it to me, so some good luck before we start the race.
Yeah, I love it. Would you paint your face if it meant getting through to the next round?
Oh, definitely.
This might happen then. Right. Stoppers go stop. Stoppers go stop. Starters go starts. That's why he's got the macho sweatband round. Yeah, come and sit. Do you want to come and sit down? Do you want to come and sit in the front row as well? We can put a chair here. We can do anything. So, Perspective, number 4 seeds. Competition working well for you so far?
Yeah, we feel pretty good.
Yeah. And so you should. Number 4 seeds, but I tell you what, Arion, they are a tough nut to crack. They came up with a decent time in the first round. It was a 1.241, Arion, that got you through. Perspective, their best time so far, just on the track action that we've had, 1.186. So you're going to have to go that little bit faster, Arion, to try and beat our team from the United States. Good luck to both. And even though we're in the second round, the format is exactly the same as it was in round 1. 2 heats, 2 cars. Each team, I should say, will take their chances in lane 1 and in lane 2. And it's the fastest time overall that wins through. Best of luck. Perspective got the faster reaction time. Arion got the faster overall time. 1.227. You know, I said you needed to go a little bit faster. You smashed it.
Yeah, we did.
That was impressive, wasn't it?
Yes, it was good, yes.
Yeah. It wasn't just the reaction time that did it. Perspective got off the line faster. That was your car that did that.
Yeah, I mean, he listened to me. You have to do better. I mean, come on.
He's got his headphones on. He's trying to keep away from the noise. Wow, Perspective. Pressure's on, number 4 seeds. But it's not like your man didn't do what he was supposed to do there. Is there a difference, you think, in either of your cars?
There definitely is a difference between both of our cars, and so we're hoping that this one will show that off.
Was that A car or B car that ran in the first heat?
That was our A car.
That was your A car. Oh, let's hope the B car's better. Let us hope for you that the B car's better. What a start. Perspective under pressure. Time of a 1.227 from Arion, taking that first heat then. Cyprus and Greece, our collaboration team, up against the United States of America. What's that?
He was breathing on the car.
Perspective, ladies and gentlemen, take the second heat. Perspective with a 1.201 go through to our quarterfinals. You can see the replay there. What a convincing victory it was in the end. Arion, nothing wrong with your time. Perspective through. Congratulations to both teams. Well done, Arion. And we'll see Perspective in our next round. Time for our next matchup in round 2. I have absolutely no idea what that is. Ladies and gentlemen, winning through from the first round, it is the Brazilian 6. Brazilian 6, thank you very much. And our team from Brazil are taking on our team from China, our 6 seeds. It is Lux. Come on in, Lux. Right, stoppers go stop, starters go start, stoppers go stop, starters go start. Now, right, Lux, number 6 seeds. But we saw in our first match, Perspective, not having it all their own way, having to work really hard to get through. But how confident are you about this race?
I think we could be better.
You think you could be better? You think your car has shown all its pace so far, or there's more to come?
More to come.
More to come. More to come. And Brazilian 6, happy that you've got this far, I'm sure.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it was a good matchup in the first round. Let's give you some stats, because we like stats, don't we? Lux, your best time so far, 1.209. 1.209. That's the form that you're bringing in to this particular matchup. But Brazilian 6 had a 1.190 in our first round. So, repeat that form. You're in with a very good chance indeed. So, Brazilian 6, our number 11 seeds, take on Lux, our number 6 seeds. And it's a blaze of yellow on our track. But I can tell you that Lux are in lane number 2 and Brazilian 6 in lane number 1 for this first matchup. For the right to take on Perspective in the next round. Lux take it with our fastest time of the Knockout Cup so far, a 1.179 from Lux, with a reaction time of a 0.123. Give it up for our reaction time man here. That is superb. 1.179, that's the fastest time we've had so far.
Yeah, we're so amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was so fast on the trigger, wasn't he?
Yes.
Is he always that speedy?
Oh, I think it's an average. Average.
That was average, so he could do better. He could do better. We shall see. 1.179. You're going to have to go faster, Brazilian 6, I'm afraid. I'm sure it can be done, though. That really was a blistering pace that Lux have set there. And as they rightly said, we've brought more pace to the track today. We've managed to find a bit of improvement. Okay, second heat then. Here we go. Lux, take it again, ladies and gentlemen. They are the winners. They are through to meet perspective. Well done to Brazilian 6. That was a great effort, guys. You were the 6, but our number 6 seeds are the ones that went through. Congratulations, Lux. Shake hands. So then our number 4 seeds are through. Our number 6 seeds are through. Please welcome for our next match our number 8 seeds. They are from Australia, Zero Friction. Take a seat, but if you're stopping the car, you may go straight down to the end of the track. And taking on Zero Friction from Greece, it is Team Nemesis. Come on in. Stoppers go to the end. Stoppers go to the end. Right, so number 8 seeds, Zero Friction, are taking on our number 9 seeds, Nemesis. Nemesis had to get through round 1. Team Zero Friction got a bye because they were part of our top 8. But it's 8 versus 9, so it should be really close. Let's give you the stats right here then. Zero Friction so far have a best total time of a 1.203. That's from our first 2 days of track activity. Team Nemesis, 1.232 was their best time to get this far. So 3/100ths of a second in it. That's absolutely nothing and can easily be sorted out in our reaction times. So starters, please go forwards. That's where the kickapoo came from. That company really should donate a lot of money to F1 in schools, the amount of publicity we give them. Right, Zero Friction, did you sleep well last night?
Yeah, we had a good sleep.
Yeah, and is he now pumped and wired and ready to go?
Yeah, he's the team's secret weapon.
The team's secret weapon? It's not much of a secret. He's been doing it for the last 2 days.
That's a fair point.
But we shall see if it works. Oh, were you nervous? Got a fidget spinner out?
Yeah, very nervous.
We need a fidget spinner at moments like this. But
it's very effective.
It is very effective, you're right. But Nikos has been good, isn't he?
I think it's very, very good for me.
Yeah. So Nikos is the man. Are you going to swap around again this time around? You are?
Until the end.
And you do the end, right. You'll be okay. You keep fidgeting, you'll be fine with your fidget spinner. So, Team Nemesis in lane 2. Zero friction in lane 1. Our number 8 seeds from Australia against our number 9 seeds from Greece. And here we go for our first heat. Team Nemesis take it with a 1.206. Ooh. I said there wasn't going to be much in this one. It was 8/100ths of a second separating the two guys. But it has to be said, the reaction time for zero friction was not one of our better reaction times. In fact, most of this was in the reaction time. There wasn't much. It was like 2/100ths of a second between the cars.
Yeah, a little disappointing, but I'm sure he'll pull it together for the next race for us.
No pressure. We know you can do it, right? We're not putting any pressure on at all. Yeah. Now, come on. Sorry, say that again?
Needs more kick.
He does need more of that sugary carbonated drink. You are absolutely right. Are you, no? He's going to do it. You've swapped round again. Why is it, right? You do a good reaction time and they swap you around.
Sorry, excuse me?
Why do you swap over?
Well, we had the same reaction times actually, and we decided to.
So you're exactly the same when you were rehearsing and you were practicing on this one. Yeah. You've done your job. That was very good in that first round. Right, 1.206 is the time to beat. 1.206. But in terms of the performance of the cars, there was barely anything in it. As you would expect for a matchup between our number 8 and our number 9 seeds. Can the underdogs, though, pull off the win? We'll find out. Team Nemesis. Team Nemesis got the best reaction time. Zero friction are through, though, with a time of 1.188. It was all in the car. It really was. Our number 8 seeds. How close was that? Great reaction time from Team Nemesis, but zero friction went through. What a comeback. 1.188. That is very rapid indeed. They're through to our quarterfinals. There's a diet Coke, yes. Zero's fine. Thank you.
Break up to around 4?
There'll be a... Right, time for our next matchup in our second round. Please welcome from England, it is Team Origin. Origin, welcome, welcome. If you all sit on the seats, please. And Origin, after winning through to round 2, face our number 1 seeds from Australia, it's Horizon. So this is a matchup then for a place in the quarterfinals, but it's a little bit more than that because we have a trophy on the line. This is the Ashes. Not the cricket Ashes. We don't care about the cricket Ashes quite so much these days in England. We'll get you next time. What we do care about, though, is the F1 in Schools Ashes. We burnt a car. It was a car that competed, the Australian and English car at the very first F1 in Schools World Finals. We put the Ashes in an urn, and every year we play for the Ashes. I have no idea who holds the Ashes at the moment. It's probably Australia. I actually don't care because it's probably Australia. So Origin, no pressure whatsoever, up against the #1 seeds. You've got a whole nation's hopes resting on your shoulders. Are you up for the challenge?
Definitely.
Brilliant. Stoppers go and stop. Stoppers go and stop. Starters go and start. And I am going to put the ashes right here, ladies and gentlemen. Right at the end of the track. No, I'm not. I'm going to put them on the scales. No, scales do not like the ashes there. Right, there you go. So we're playing for the ashes, and we're playing for a place in the quarterfinals. And well done, Origin, for sitting with Horizon, because I think that's a very sensible idea. Horizon, the only team so far to break the 1 second barrier. Their best on-track time, 0.997. Their best total time, 1.167. Origin through with a time of 1.194. So only 0.03 of a second in it. It is a lot closer than you would think for a matchup between our #1 seeds and our #17 seeds. Horizon, all the pressure really is on you because you have had the best car.
I won't deny I am nervous. Yeah.
You see, good job then you're not starting, isn't it?
Yeah, I get to sit on the comfy chair. So.
You get to sit on the comfy chair down here and just enjoy ourselves a little bit. Whew. Here we go then. First heat. It's Team Horizon that wins with a time of 1.206. But I tell you what, 1.206, that's beatable, Origin, isn't it?
It's not too far away from us, but we'll see what happens in the next race.
Which was that your A car or your B car in the first leg?
I don't know.
You have no idea.
They're all...
They're all equally fast. Horizon, is there any difference between your A and B car?
There is a slight difference because we replaced the bearings in car B, so it's slightly faster now.
So oh, see, that's not what we wanted to hear, is it? The second car's going to be slightly faster. So that's just a bit smug. That is at the back there. But newer bearings, that makes an awful lot more sense. Haven't been used quite as much. Right, a time to beat then of 1.206 for the Ashes, and a place in the quarterfinals to take on Team Zero Friction. So it could be another Australia-England clash, or it could be an all-Aussie clash. Reaction time was by Horizon, the best one. Origin, though, have taken it. Origin have taken it with a time of 1.173. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, unbelievable scenes here. Unbelievable scenes. Origin, you've just dumped out the #1 seeds and you've won the Ashes. Are you crying?
No.
No, not crying here at all. How amazing is that?
Well, we didn't think that would happen, but it's amazing. It shows what the knockouts is all about. Just all about reactions.
That time, a 1.173. Phenomenal.
Yes. I'm so excited. Wow, I'm speechless.
Well, you've not won anything yet, apart from the Ashes, of course. You're in the quarterfinals. Congratulations. Come and shake hands with Horizon, if you can. Come and shake hands with Horizon. Commiserations, Horizon. And ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together, please, for a team with the fastest car this weekend. They've been amazing, but Horizon, our #1 seeds are out, Danny. Beaten by Origin from England. Wow. Well, there is a level of shock around the Grand Ballroom here at Sentosa World Resorts. Take a look then at the summary so far. Through to our quarterfinals, Perspective, who play Lux, Zero Friction, who take on Origin, whose car time was somewhere in the region of a 1.013. It was a phenomenal car time on the track. They have dumped out the #1 seeds. Biggest shock we've had in many a long year. Let's see if the shocks continue with our next quarter-final in 2 seconds. Here's our next quarter-final then, ladies and gentlemen. Presenting from Greece, our #3 seeds, Alacrity Project. Come on in, Alacrity Project. And taking on Alacrity Project from Germany, it is Team Polaris. Come on in, Polaris. Stoppers go stop. And starters to the start line, please. Wow. So, Alacrity Project. We've just seen the #1 seeds go out. Shocks can happen here.
Yeah. We'll do our best.
I bet. You got through here. Polaris, strong team. Yeah, very strong team.
Definitely. The most dominant so far. And this race showed that everything can change. And hopefully we will be the ones to make the change.
Yeah, well, let's...
It looks to me like that's like a final race for me.
No, it might not be the end. Don't think of it like that. Polaris, dominant team. Yeah, are you confident or not?
Well, we hope for the best. We are further than we thought we could get, so let the best win. Let the best win.
I like that. Alacrity Project coming into this contest with a best total time of a 1.196 and Polaris with a 1.253. So, on the form book, Alacrity Project, our #3 seeds, should take it, but we saw that the form book counts for absolutely nothing. Neck and neck all the way down the track. Polaris win, though, with a time of a 1.286. The race time, 1.094. But Polaris, Polaris take it. Hey. So far, so good.
Yeah, it's quite nice.
It's quite nice.
Yeah, hoping for the next race to be quite acceptable.
What I would say, though, is Alacrity Project, that is not the performance we've seen from your car so far in this competition.
Well, definitely. Like, we're hoping that, you know, the next one will get it.
Yeah. No worries. Look at this. He's confident. There's no pressure on him at all. The reaction times weren't bad. Well, I do think there is more to be seen from Alacrity Project's second car. This time, reaction times are much better. Alacrity Project, get it. And a shake of the hands to Polaris. Alacrity Project 1.197. They're through to the quarterfinals. Commiserations, Polaris. Gentlemen, well done. Shake hands. Congratulations. And so we move on, ladies and gentlemen, with our next quarterfinal, next round 2 matchup. Presenting from number 12 seeds, that's right, number 12 seeds from the United Kingdom, Unity Racing. No, from Germany, Unity Racing. I'm going mad, sorry. Apologies, Unity. And taking on Unity Racing from Thailand, our number 5 seeds, Pursuit Racing. Welcome, welcome. Stoppers go stop. Stoppers go stop. This usual format is where everyone abandons you, Kiana. Down to the end, Ollie. Starters go start. Starters go start. Do you want to come and sit over here? Could you do me a favour? Can you sit at the back? Yeah, and use the same procedure as before. Basically, because Niels isn't here, cardboard cutout, we don't want Kiana to sit on her own, do we?
No, we don't.
No, we do not. So, Pursuit Racing. Is it fair to say you were a little bit surprised when you had the 5th fastest time yesterday?
Actually, we were really surprised.
It was a great effort. So have you slept well last night? Are you relaxed about this competition today?
Yeah, quite relaxed.
Quite relaxed. What about your man up there? Is he as relaxed as you guys?
Maybe.
Maybe, we shall see. You've already survived the battle of competition. How stressful is it sat here watching?
It's pretty stressful, but I have all faith in Jana.
All faith. We like that. Faith is good. Without faith, what have we got? Hope and charity. So we've got Unity Racing, who are our number 12 seeds, against Pursuit Racing, our number 5 seeds from Thailand, who rose up yesterday to have the 5th fastest time overall. So good luck to our German team and to our Thai team. Pursuit Racing beaten, but even though they had the best race time, it's Unity Racing that take it. I have to say, Pursuit Racing, that was a really good race time there. The total race time of 1.214 is 8 milliseconds quicker for Unity Racing. Absolutely nothing in it there. Unity had the best reaction time of the two. Wow. Once again, confirming your speed there. That was a really impressive run, 1.057.
Yes, definitely.
Have you made any alterations to your car overnight?
At the car service, we did fix some bearings and fix the tether guides.
How did you put new bearings in?
No, we just secured the bearing to the wheels.
Okay, so just secure the bearings a bit. But that's really good. That's a really, really good time. We shall see if you can do it again and go that little bit faster, because you're going to need to beat Unity Racing. 1.214 is the time to beat. .214 the time to beat. It has been beaten. It's been beaten by Unity Racing with a 1.166. What an amazing reaction time. Ladies, can I just break this up for a minute? Your reaction time, 0.092. If this was the Olympics, we'd disqualify you for being too quick. That's an incredible reaction time. Well done.
Thank you very much. You said that I had faith in her.
You did. You shouted something just before the start. You shouted in German.
It's the right lane.
It's the right lane. And you said you had faith. And that faith came through. Is that the fastest reaction time you've ever produced?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good time to do it, I must admit. Unity Racing are through. Shake hands with Pursuit Racing. Our number 5 seeds are out. Congratulations, Unity. Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, time for our next second round matchup. Presenting from Mexico, our number 7 seeds, TNT Racing. Come on in, TNT, and if you're stopping the car, go and stop it. Over there, guys. Taking on TNT Racing from Greece, it's Zeus. Coming in, coming in. Go and stop the car. If you're stopping the car, that's brilliant. Hi, TNT Racing. Number 7 seeds, eh? What a fast car you've got.
Sorry?
Your car, very fast. It's those gold wheels, isn't it?
Yeah, we believe and we have faith the car will be more faster than...
Are you a bit worried, though? We've seen the number 1 seed and the number 5 seed both knocked out in this second round. Does that worry you that the seeds, the big seeds, are being beaten at the moment? Does that make you nervous?
Yeah, we feel a little nervous, but we are okay.
Okay, let's certainly hope so. Zeus, we good, Zeus, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is he going to come back, your chief design engineer, and see you? You're not going to sit on your own here, are you?
He's going to come back, but he's just checking something in the track.
I see. So making sure everything's okay on the track. Oh, have you got it wrong again, guys? Zeus swapped it round before. Yeah. Why do you keep swapping the cars around? Why do you keep swapping them around? Is it his fault? Chief Designer, come back here a minute. Chief Designer, come here. Why do you keep swapping the cars around on the track?
Because there was a mistake made. We said that we wanted car B on the second lane, and they put it in the first lane, so we had to clarify it again.
Right, I get you. Good job, you spotted that car B was in the wrong lane. But to be honest, our intrepid staff here at the start have handled somewhere in the region of 6 million cars in the last couple of days. And the occasional little whoopsie does happen. Okay, we've swapped the cars around. And we are ready at the finish line, just to let you know. So TNT Racing in lane number 1, Zeus in lane number 2. The winners will take on our winners from the final matchup in the second round between Team Best and CJJ Auto Vinco. Right, are we ready? I think we are. And it is a victory for Team Zeus. 1.203. Has to be said, the reaction time was quicker again. Ooh. So they swapped the cars around, seemed to work for them, didn't it? You're under pressure here.
Sorry?
You're under pressure a little bit. They won that first heat. It is now or never.
Yeah, it's how do you say under pressure?
Under pressure. In Spanish, I've no idea. Where's? Wait.
I didn't understand. Yeah, maybe Lalo is under pressure, but he can. I have faith in him.
I love the way. I have faith. I love the whole teamwork here, that nobody blames anybody else. We always have faith in our teammates that they can pull it off. And it's brilliant. The sportsmanship and the teamwork that is shown throughout the intense competition here is absolutely fantastic from our students. And it is a credit to them and their teams as well. Come on, Mexico, shouts a lone voice at the end of the track. The Mexican support silenced for the time being. So the time to beat, just to remind you once again, is a 1.203 from Zeus. 1.203. It is victory for TNT Racing, and by 3 milliseconds, our number 7 seeds are through with a time of 1.200. TNT Racing take it. Well done. Congratulations and commiserations to Zeus. Mexico win. Time for one more second round match, ladies and gentlemen. So bring back the best, team best from Brazil. Please sit down. Stoppers go, stop. And our number 2 seeds from Ireland, it's CJJ Autovinco. Come on in, Autovinco. Watch that step.
To bring your hat with you.
I can't bring the hat with me. I've got to be impartial on this one today, I'm afraid. Stoppers, you go and stop. Patented stopping system and all that. I'll wear the hat if you win, I promise. Right. So, team best against Autovinco. This could be a really interesting matchup. Autovinco come into this race with a best time so far of a 1.185. Team best got through with a time of 1.222. So on paper, they've got the faster car. But you just don't care, do you? You're here with no respect for reputations, and we've already lost the number 1 seeds. So you're the highest seed still left in the competition. And with that comes pressure too.
Yeah, of course, but we have every faith in Lana, and I think we'll just see how it goes.
We'll see what comes on this one. Team best, are we still having the greatest time of our lives?
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah, we certainly are. It is Galway against Brazil. And we can go straight to the track. Auto Vinco had the better reaction time and a very impressive race time as well. 1.175. Wowzers. Lana, that is a reaction time that will be up there with the best. I mean, we've had a 0.092. That was stunning. That's very good. 1.038 on the track as well. So really, really impressive. Team best, I think you're going to have to pull out the best of the best of the best of the best that you've come up with to beat this lot now.
Yeah, certainly. Our hopes are ending, so our driver, yeah.
Hopes on our driver has not let you down at all.
Yeah, he has never let us down. Right?
If, though, this is to be your last race, you've enjoyed the competition, will you be trying really hard to come back again next year?
Yeah, certainly. We hope to come back next year and a lot of years again.
There's a lot of learning to be done. There's a lot of improvements that can be made. We've really loved having you here, it has to be said. And we keep our fingers crossed for you still. There is one more chance. Team best. Auto Vinco have, though, the advantage. It is Team Auto Vinco that take our second race. Although the race time for Team Best was the fastest. So you did beat them in a race time, but your reaction needed to be quicker. Auto Vinco are through to the quarterfinals. Team Best, our youngest competitors this year. Congratulations, ladies and lads. Do shake hands. We'll see you in the quarterfinals. Oh, it is now 25 past the hour here. I suggest we take a little 10-minute break before our quarterfinals. But don't go anywhere. Our head of judges, chair of judges, Gary Anderson, has a word.
Yes, as it's getting into the pointed end and semi-finals to go, can you just please reconfirm when you come up with your car which lane you want your cars in? Because we just, obviously, things change a little bit and you may want to change your mind, but we just reconfirm to the start marshals exactly where you want your car before they put them on the cords. Thank you.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our quarterfinals. More expectation than Kimi Räikkönen's contract announcements. He's leaving Ferrari, he's going back to Sauber. Kimi leaves Ferrari, wow. Goes back to Sauber for another 2 years. Charles Leclerc will be in at Ferrari. It's all go in the world of Formula One. It's all go in the world of F1 in schools as well. So please welcome our first two quarterfinalists from the USA. It's Perspective. And from China, it's Lux. Right, stoppers, don't stop. Go back down. Off you go. You've got work to do at the end of the track. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Right. So, Team Lux, who dispatched the Brazilian Six Sextet in the second round. Team Perspective, who beat Arion in the second round. Number 4 seeds play our number 6 seeds. It was a bit touch and go, Perspective, wasn't it? It was a bit tense for you in the second round.
Yeah, I was really nervous for our driver.
Yeah, but you came through. Can we relax now, or does the intensity heat up?
I think it's definitely going to heat up.
I think it's definitely going to heat up. Lux, are we okay over there? Are we good? Oh, we're not good? We're good? Kind of good. Kind of good on there. Right. Looking at the times, Perspective with a 1.201 to get this far. Lux had to produce a 1.179 to beat the Brazilian 6. So in terms of the second round, Lux had the pace. But it's a new round, and we wipe the slate clean for these next 2 heats. And we're already down at the finish area, just making final adjustments at the start line. Team Perspective, making sure their car is arrow straight on the track. Best of order, no flash photography. Here we go with our first heat in our quarterfinals. It's Team Perspective that take it, ladies and gentlemen. 1.194 is the time. But let me just point out Lux's reaction time here, 0.112. That's really, really fast.
Yeah, thank you.
That's the second fastest we've had. Well done. You can still do this, I think, for your team. Lux, you're hanging on in there. 112. That's really, really rapid in terms of a reaction time. And, well, it got you to within 5 milliseconds of Team Perspective's time. So really nothing in it. Perspective, I don't think the tension drops any at all, does it? Because it's so, so close between you two.
Yeah, no, his reaction time is like crazy fast. Oh my God.
Right, crazy, crazy fast. Can he go crazy, 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 crazy fast? Can he react even quicker than that, do you think?
Yes, I think.
You think he can? Right. We shall see in a few moments' time. Final adjustments being made then at the start line. And a time to beat then of 1.194. Good luck to both teams. Right. Now Lux. Lux have a time of 1.186. Now that is good enough to beat Perspective, but hang on. We have what is known in the trade as a Duff canister, and we are going to rerun Team Perspective's Lane 2 heat. So it's not over yet. The canister didn't fire properly from our pod. We get that occasionally. It didn't release properly. It trickled like a leaky tap down our track. So, Perspective 1.186. We go again. Sorry, Lux 1.186. We go again with Team Perspective. Lux, your time will stand. But we need to rerun Team Perspective again. I'm just going to check this out with Gary Anderson, our chair of judges. I think I'm right in saying this. It was all the fault of the pod and the canister.
Yes, it was all the fault of the pod. We've had a few where they're double sealed, to be honest, and then it doesn't pierce. So this is a completely new run for lane 2.
Reaction time, total time, all counts.
Yes, everything counts again.
Everything counts again. So you're not out of it yet, Perspective. Ah, Gary, that canister just released there, I think. But Lux, well done for your second run. You have improved your time to a 1.186. Best of order, ladies and gentlemen, please, as Perspective go again. And Perspective have false started, which means Team Lux go through to our semi-final. Commiserations to Team Perspective. Shake hands, everybody. That was a brilliant time of a 1.186 from our number 6 seeds. Team Lux are through. Well done. So Team Lux, our number 6 seeds, are through. Congratulations to them. And commiserations to Perspective. Anyone can false start when the pressure is on. Introducing our next 2 teams, please welcome to our track, it is Zero Friction. Zero Friction, our number 8 seeds. They'll be taking on the team from the UK, from England, that knocked out the number 1 seeds. It's Origin. Whoa. Zero Friction, whoever's stopping your car, go stop. You're right. Good. Off they go. Right, and starters, you can go in a minute. Hang on a minute before you go. let's just have a quick chat because you've already dispatched one Australian team. You get a chance to do it again. Have you guys kind of calmed down after the second round now?
Little bit. We had sort of 20 minutes to calm down a little bit, so hopefully it'll go the same as last time.
What I was really impressed about, it wasn't just down to yourself. It was very much the car that was the star when you beat Horizon.
Yeah, it was amazing. The exact same thing happened at Nationals, so it's nice to see the car is actually quite good because we were a little bit disappointed with the times yesterday, so it's nice to see that our work paid off.
It certainly did. Right, to your starting pod. Who's starting once again? Zero Friction. Oh, he's over there anyway. Come on, go and sit at the back. We can't have anyone sat on their own. That's not good. So, Zero Friction, they've already beaten one Australian team. They kind of sense that they might be in the hunt for another big scalp here.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
It's not often I talk to an Australian sportsman when they're on the back foot, so I'm going to make the most of this, if that's all right, you know? It just doesn't happen in my country very often. Do you feel any pressure in this?
Yeah, a bit.
Have you actually kind of been having a chat with your man over there, trying to keep him calm?
Yeah, he's in a good state of mind.
He's in a good state of mind. Well, let's hope so. Let's hope so. If you weren't with us in the second round, Origin beating Horizon with a time of a 1.173, which I still think is the fastest time that we have had on our racetrack today. Kind of needs to be when you're knocking out the #1 seeds. And Zero Friction are going to go in lane 1 to start things off here. Origin are going to run in lane 2. All very tense here at the start line. That tension is going to be broken in dramatic fashion in a moment when we propel our racing cars down the track. Zero Friction in lane #1 and Origin in lane #2, and our team members are happy with the positioning of their cars. Here we go then with our next quarter-final. It is Zero Friction that take it with a time of 1.217. 1/100th of a second in it, gentlemen. Zero Friction winning the first one. But I have to say, neither reaction time as stunning as we've seen so far. So I think that there's still an awful lot to play for in this. The track times were good though, weren't they?
Yeah, not too bad. Very close.
Yeah. I like it when it's really, really close. Yeah, because I'm like a neutral. I don't really care who wins on this one. You obviously don't want it as close as this, do you?
Nah, far too close.
Nah, I just want it over and done with, and I want to win. But you got to go through the heartache. No pain, no gain in this sport. So we've had two cars hurtle down the track. Time for two more cars to do just that. And Zero Friction with a very slender advantage recording a time of a 1.217. Origin with a time of a 1.228. Good luck to both teams. It is zero friction that take it. Faster reaction time by Origin. Zero friction take it. Origin, after knocking out the #1 seeds, are beaten by the Australians this time around. Well done to Zero Friction. Well done to Origin too. Zero Friction are through to our semi-finals. Time for one more, or time for our next, I should say, quarterfinal matchup. Please welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Alacrity Project. Take your places, those that are in the seats. That one over there, that over there. And Alacrity Project taking on from Germany, Unity Racing. Unity Racing, come on in. You just come and sit at the back there, that's fine. The rest of you go off and do your thing. Now, Alacrity Project, big cheers from you when you knocked out Polaris. It was a bit tense, wasn't it? It was a very close competition in round 2.
Yes, we actually thought we wouldn't win this because our car performed very badly in the first race. Yeah.
Yeah, but it performed much, much better in the next race. Car's the star. Reaction time was the star before. A 0.092 reaction time, which is absolutely phenomenal. We can't expect that again, can we?
No, we can't, but she will ace it again.
She'll ace it again. So you've chosen your cars, running the B car or the A car in the first heat?
I'm not sure which, A.
You're running the A car. Is the A car better than the B car?
The A car is better than the B.
A car is better than the B car. So boys, don't worry too much. If you're beaten in the first one, the A car is better than the B car. Which one's better on yours?
The A car, I think.
The A car. And which one are you running in the first heat? The A car?
B.
Oh, the B. Ooh. Interesting race. So the teams think that their best car is running for Unity in the first heat and for Alacrity in the second heat. We shall see. Obviously, we factor in a driver performance as well. It is victory for Unity Racing. 1.234. The A car's done its job, but maybe we should have expected that, because you think that your B car is much better than your A car.
We think it's better, yeah.
What's the difference?
This is an answer James will give.
Right, James will give me this. Right, what is the difference between the two cars?
Actually, in one car, the right wheels in front are rotating a little bit better because of the bearings. That's why we think.
Because you changed the bearings, you put some new bearings in.
No, we didn't change them, but that's in the assembly. We've put them this way. I think we made a little mistake on the other car. That's why.
Ah, so you made a little mistake and then corrected it second time around. Learn from your mistakes. Sounds simple. Let's see. Unity Racing with a 1.234. We're ready down at the finish line. Here we go. It's a false start for Alacrity Project. Unity Racing take the victory and are through to the semi-finals. Commiserations to our number 3 seeds, gentlemen. It's been a pleasure. Shake hands. Congratulations, Unity Racing, through to the last 4.
Where's the other one?
So before today, coming into this competition, TNT Racing of Mexico had a total time, the best total time of a 1.209. CJJ Auto Vinco had a best time of a 1.185. It should be, as the form goes, Auto Vinco through to the semi-finals. But we shall see, because the form book goes out of the window and is not relevant when it comes to the quarterfinals of our knockout competition. So please welcome, from Mexico, it is TNT Racing. Take a seat. And if you're stopping the car, all the way down. And if you're starting the car, you can come this way. And from Ireland, our number 2 seeds, CJJ Auto Vinco. Come on in. Auto Vinco, straight to the end. Straight to the start. Right, so you've beaten the Brazilians, now you've got the Mexicans, and you are the highest seeds left in the competition still. And now it gets a bit tense. It really gets tense now, doesn't it?
Yeah, you really can't tell what's going to happen at this stage, so we'll just leave it up to fate, I suppose.
Have you spent the last 20 minutes or so just keeping Lana absolutely as calm as you possibly can?
Yeah, no, she's doing brilliant. She's chill. Like, we're more stressed than she is. She's doing grand.
It's because she's got the power in her fingers, you see, to get you through or otherwise. Hey there. You look like you've had a hard day, sir. It's been a tough day.
Yeah, well, right now we're so excited. The result this race had. Sorry. I'm so nervous and excited.
Right, let's get some excitement going. Big cheer for Ireland if you're supporting Ireland here. Big cheer for Mexico if you're supporting Mexico. On the balance, few more Mexican fans in than we have Irish supporters, but we'll see if that makes any difference or not. TNT Racing, you're going to go in lane 1 for the first heat. Auto Vinco, you're going to go into lane number 2. And competing for the right to take on our number 12 seeds, Unity Racing, through to the semi-finals already. We have a little situation down at the start, just to add a little bit of tension to the whole thing. And I've absolutely no idea what's going on. Are we changing the cars over? We're changing the cars over. Now, why are we changing the cars over, Auto Vinco? Is it just because you want to add a little bit to the intensity that is already absolutely palpable in the Resorts World Sentosa Grand Ballroom here?
I mean, both our cars are really fast, but maybe Sean just wants a little edge on it.
All right, so Sean, Sean down there who's decided. Let's go and see Sean. I've got time to have a little wander and go and see Sean. Sean, people got homes to go to here. Yeah, they've got parties to go to. They've got to prepare for the awards tomorrow. Why have you swapped the cars around, Sean? Why delay this matchup?
Well, B-car just seems to be running faster on this side of the track, so we would like to have the best possible chance to get to the finals and the semi-finals.
And it is in your right to do so?
Well, we are allowed to swap the cars, is what's in the regulations, so I just would like the B-car to be on this side of the track in lane 2. Okay,
if it works, Sean, you take all the credit. If it doesn't work, I'll give you a 30-second head start. How's that sound? Right. We position the cars once again. Best of order, please. Auto Vinco, take it. 1.220 for Autovinco. They swapped it around. The B car in lane 2 did its job. Sean can take some credit for that one. There was a difference of about 4/100ths of a second. Nothing in it still, though. We have TNT Racing going in lane 2 now. Do you think that your second car is a better car than your first car? Is that a yes or a no?
Yes.
Yes. Right. So we've had the best car from Autovinco running in the best lane, and now TNT Racing have swapped it round so that they've put their best car in what they think is their best lane as well. Whether that makes all the difference or not, we don't know. There's only one way to find out, and that is on our racetrack. Good luck to both of our teams then. One remaining semi-final spot up for grabs. Time to beat 1.220. It's a 1.180 from TNT Racing. The Mexicans have done it. Our number 2 seeds are out. Ladies and gentlemen, it's another big shock here. Congratulations, TNT Racing. Commiserations for Autovinco. Our semi-final berth is filled with TNT Racing. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we've just had quite an explosive quarter-final there. TNT Racing going through. And we're going to bring back our chair of judges. Our chair of judges, Gary Anderson, in a few moments' time. So don't go anywhere. The quarter-finals might not be over yet. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get on with our track action in a few moments' time. But before then, it is time for a little presentation. So if you could all come and gather towards the front of the stage, that would be most appreciated. Lionel, thank you. That would be most appreciated. This week, we have been running our cars on the track, and it has been great to see our cars on the track, started by you, the teams. So to get a bit of practice, we've had a little test track and a little test reaction timer over on the left-hand side of the ballroom. Now, Steve Oddy, the teams have been practicing really hard, and you have a trophy for the fastest reaction time of the weekend so far. Some of them have been very impressive.
Some of them have been accidents, I think, but they are very good. We've had over 10 reaction times less than 0.0.
Less than 0.0? What, like minus?
No, I mean...
That's a false start, Steve.
We've had a lot of those as well. So, it's been a bit of fun. There's been quite a lot of accidental presses of the trigger that have done things, but there's been some really fast times down there. We've had over a dozen that have started 0.0 something anyway. Right, okay. But we've only one trophy, and we've only one winner. So I'm just going to go straight to it. It's CJJ Auto Vento, Team 13, with a time of 0.013.
Alana, come on up. CJJ Auto Vinco, obviously practicing hard, and they take the F1 in Schools World Finals Award for the fastest reaction time, powered by Denford Industries. Congratulations, round of applause for Alana. Magnificent. Thank you very much to Steve, and congratulations to Alana as well. Thank you, Steve. Right. So, it's time for our semi-finals, or is it time for our semi-finals? You'll remember that when Lux took on Perspective, one of our gas canisters didn't pierce, and therefore the car just kind of trickled down the track. And we reran it with the reaction time, and our man from Perspective sadly false started. Now, I think that's a little unfair, because knowing that he had an improved time from Lux, and knowing that he had to go really, really quick to try and get his team into the semi-finals, puts, of course, extra pressure on our starter. We already had a reaction time of 0.142 seconds, but the reaction time was there, but the car was obviously not going forward. So what we're going to do, I think to make it really, really fair, we're going to run the car once again, but we don't want to run it with a reaction time, because we've already got that, 0.142 seconds. But we want to know how quick this car goes from A to B down the track. So the best way to do that is for, sorry? Ahmad, sorry. We've kind of spoken, but I forgot your name, Ahmad. So, Ahmad, you're going to press the button, and we're just going to measure the time it takes for the car to cross the start line and the finish line. I'm told if you get a time of 1.045 or greater, that will beat the Lux time. Did you feel extra pressure in that final heat?
I mean, yes. I mean, not only am I representing our team, but we're representing the United States here at the World Finals. So this is our chance, because the U.S. isn't usually well represented here year after year. So we want to do well for our country and our team.
Absolutely. So we're going to do it again. And Lux are okay with this. Lux have agreed this. Gary Anderson, our chair of judges, has been in conversation with the Lux team as well. So let us run, when we are ready, the Lux car down the track. And we're looking for a race time of 1.043 or less. Thank you. 1.043 or less. It doesn't matter when you press the trigger. Just don't false start again, because we'll be here all day. So perspective for a place in the semi-finals then, and to make it fair and proper. And away we go. And it's a time of 1.052. Perspective, I hope you're okay with that. That's nice and fair. Lux, congratulations. You are through to the semi-finals. Thank you very much indeed, Perspective. Should we get these semi-finals going, ladies and gentlemen? I think we should. Announcing our number 6 seeds. Time to stop talking, Lux. Time to come to the track. From China, it is Lux. Come on, Lux. You're in the semis. Well done. Come on in. Come on in. Not a problem. Have we got all team members? Oh, you okay? Where is everybody? And taking on Lux from Australia, Zero Friction. Thank you, Zero Friction. We get you in nice and early. If everybody could take their seats. Mark, I'm sure you'd like to take a picture before we start. And we'll take a picture of our Lux team as well from China. Come on, Lux. Right, okay, there's me introducing our first semi-final. Gary Anderson, our chair of judges, working very hard behind the scenes, has decided that we're going to just give Lux a few minutes to compose yourself. So Zero Friction, Lux, if you'd like to go back, we're going to run our second semi-final first. So then, let's run our second semi-final first then. And bring up, please, to the stage from Germany, Unity Racing. Taking on Unity Racing from Mexico, TNT. Come on in. Now, just to show that seedings have no respect whatsoever, it is our number 12 seeds against our number 7 seeds. TNT Racing, TNT. Oh. Excuse me, come back, come back. Someone stop him, will you? Come on. Do you do this at school? Like when someone says TNT Racing, you just walk off. We need a photo, so come with me. We need a photo. Because you're in the semi-finals now. It all changes. Right. Let's do a team photo. Right, brilliant. Now you can go back down the end. Thank you very much indeed. Excellent. Yeah, come and sit over here. So, whoa, what a competition it's been so far. Number 7 seeds, you look so much happier than you did before the quarterfinals. It's like a weight has been lifted off your shoulders. You never expected to get this far, I'm sure, but well done.
Can you repeat?
Congratulations for getting this far. For reaching the semi-finals.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I've got to improve my Spanish. My Spanish is appalling. You are here from Mexico.
Yeah, we came from Mexico.
And whereabouts in Mexico are you from?
We came from Guadalajara.
From Guadalajara. Population 10 million. Yeah. There's 10 million people watching you right now.
Yeah, actually.
I hope so.
Are you confident?
Yeah. Yeah. No. No. Sí.
Oh, hell, we're ready to race. TNT Racing take the first race, everybody. 1.236. You're a bit more confident now, TNT Racing. That was a lightning fast time, 1.236. Ooh. So number 12 seeds, who have been taking on all comers, got it all to do now. Got it all to do. Got to come back, but I think the reaction time was a little slow for the first race, and we've got faith that she can do a lot better, yeah?
We know that she can do a lot better, but I mean, I'm still happy. I think we all are really, really happy, because who would have thought this? On the first day of racing, we were 44th place, and now we're in the semi-finals of the knockout race.
Exactly, 44th place on the first day of racing, and all the way now up into the knockout semis. You improved, didn't you, to 12th overall by the time we finished on Monday?
Yes.
Yeah. With an amazing run right towards the end.
Yeah, I mean, if you would count the knockout overall time.
No, it doesn't.
I know, but we would be the fastest overall time.
Yeah, so that would be handy, wouldn't it? That would be good. I'm going to go this way because I want to make sure that everyone's quiet in time for the race this time around. So, we have a little bit of an issue that our chair of judges, Gary Anderson, is going to officiate over. But we're going to go ahead with this second run. Once again, no flash photography, and best of order for our teams. Being held for a very long time indeed. But this time around, TNT Racing take it again with a time of 1.220. Ladies and gentlemen, just hang on for 2 seconds. When we ran the first heat, there was still a bit of cheering going on. People were getting really excited. Guys, I'm not blaming you. It wasn't your fault. I didn't call the race start. I turned around, the lights were on, and then suddenly we were racing. And I think Unity Racing feel that it was a little bit distracting at the start. So Gary Anderson is now just having a little chat with TNT to see if we rerun that first heat for Unity Racing. Gary Anderson, our chair of judges. What is the decision, sir? What a 10 minutes it's been, eh?
Well, there was a lot of noise during the start of the first race, and Unity have requested that they get a rerun, and she's been very consistent on her start times all week, and to do a 0.3 in this is obviously something affected her. But my decision is that really if the noise affected one of them, it could have affected both of them. So it's only fair to do race one of that heat completely again with both teams. The times from race one just disappear, and so they have had race two. This is now a new race one.
Brilliant. So, forget everything that happened in heat number one. This is now heat number one, except we have run heat number two. So we go into heat number one needing to beat a time of 1.220. So, TNT Racing still ahead. Unity Racing still need to beat TNT in this heat. And it was a bit noisy at the start. I didn't even realise the 5 lights were on. Turned around and we were going. So let's rerun it for a place in the final. TNT Racing from Mexico, Unity Racing in lane 1 from Germany. Unity Racing win, but it's a 1.266. TNT Racing are through to the final. Well done, congratulations.
Thank you.
Excellent, excellent. Commiserations, Unity Racing. Well done. TNT, we'll see you in the final. Brilliant, magnificent. Viva Mexico. Right, so from the tension of that semi-final to our second semi-final, reintroducing from China, Team Lux. Welcome back and thank you for your sportsmanship in the quarterfinals. Thank you very much indeed. And reintroducing Zero Friction. Right. You okay? You good? Good man. Zero Friction. Excellent. Now, before we do anything, TNT Racing, would you stay here and watch the semi-final right here? Yeah? Because Lux, Zero Friction, these are your opponents in the final. This is the team that are waiting for you. See the happy smiles on their faces. I've not seen them smile like that all weekend long. This is what being in the final means. See these guys? That was you 5 minutes ago. Yeah? That was before you knew you made it through to the final. Unbelievable. How do you say unbelievable in Spanish? Increíble. Increíble. Yeah? Increíble. Oh, I need to polish up on my Spanish for the final. I really do. So, how are we feeling, Lux? We good? Yeah? Your reaction times have been superb. Your car is very consistent. Are you confident?
Yeah, I think I got the full confidence, and I think I will win the game.
Magic. Right. Do you want to go and take your place at the start? Do you want to take your place at the end? Good luck. Zero friction. Zero friction. Are you confident in your all-round ability to be in this final?
I think we have a good chance, yeah.
Yeah. Did you go into the knockout competition thinking that you could make the final?
We definitely didn't expect to get this far, so it's been a good run.
Brilliant. Well, in which case, talking of running, right down the end. It has been a very good run. You beat Origin, who beat Horizon. See, this whole thing got a lot more intense the minute Horizon got knocked out.
Yeah, in terms of our chances, that's definitely increased it. It was lucky for us that they did.
No, they did very well, did Origin, to beat Horizon there. When the #1 seed goes out, anybody's got a chance after that. What were you, number 8 seeds at the start?
Yeah.
Number 8 seeds. Taking on the number 6 seeds. Let's have a look at the track, see what's going on the track. Just setting up our cars as the tension mounts. Big crowd gathered here. Who wants to see China go through to the final? Anybody want to see Australia through to the final? Anybody happy that Mexico are already in the final? Couple of people. Couple of people. Right, we're already down at the end. Good luck to Lux. Good luck to Zero Friction. And we can position the cars and get ready for our first heats. Brazil 6. Brazil 6, put your phones away. Away we go then. Zero Friction take the first heat. 1.271 for Zero Friction, beating Lux by only 7 milliseconds. 7 milliseconds. What could you do in 7 milliseconds? Probably that. And that's it. A track time, a race time for Zero Friction that was faster than Lux as well. And a reaction time that was actually slower than Lux. So the car was the star. The reaction time for our team from Beijing was that little bit better. We swapped the towels over at the end. We swapped the cars over in the lanes. And we do battle once more. So just to repeat them, the time that we are looking to beat is 1.271. TNT Racing got through with a time of 1.220. They're through to the final. Lux or Zero Friction will be joining them. Needs to be the time of 1.271. We've done that. Lux have done it. 1.212. Commiserations to Zero Friction. Well done, guys. Shake hands with Lux. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. Lux. Lux and Zero Friction. Zero Friction, if you can make your way, please stay with me. Stay with me. Come this way. Lux, sit down there, please, Lux. Let me bring back TNT Racing from Mexico. Ladies and gentlemen, you can have pictures in a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, these are your finalists for the Formula One in Schools World Finals 2018 Knockout Trophy. Big round of applause for TNT Racing and for Lux as well. Do you want to race now? Do you want to race now? Yeah. Well, you can't, because we're going to race tomorrow night as part of the awards ceremony. The final will be tomorrow night right here. Please join us on the live webcast. That's it for today's racing. These two are through to the final. Thank you very much for watching. Take care and good night.